The UK Supreme Court has ruled that Scotland can set a minimum price for alcohol, rejecting a challenge by the Scotch Whisky Association, SWA. Legislation was approved by the Scottish Parliament 5 years ago but has been tied up in court challenges. In a unanimous judgment, 7 Supreme Court judges said the legislation did not breach European Union law. The judges ruled the measure was a proportionate means of achieving a legitimate aim. Ministers said a 50p per unit minimum would help tackle Scotland's unhealthy relationship with drink by raising the price of cheap, high-strength alcohol. The Whisky Association had claimed the move was a restriction on trade and there were more effective ways of tackling alcohol misuse. After the Supreme Court verdict, ministers are expected to make Scotland the first country in the world to establish a minimum price per unit of alcohol, possibly early next year. A small number of countries, including Canada and Russia, have some form of minimum price structure, according to the Institute for Alcohol Studies. Many others have rules aimed at restricting cheap alcohol sales. Scotland's First Minister Nicola Sturgeon tweeted, "Absolutely delighted that minimum pricing has been upheld by the Supreme Court. This has been a long road, and no doubt the policy will continue to have its critics, but it is a bold and necessary move to improve public health." The Scotch Whisky Association said it accepted the Supreme Court's ruling. The Scottish Government's aim is to reduce the amount that problem drinkers consume simply by raising the price of the strongest, cheapest alcohol. The move is not a tax or duty increase. It is a price hike for the cheapest drink, with any extra cash going to the retailer. Last year, Alcohol Focus Scotland claimed the maximum recommended weekly intake of alcohol, 14 units, could be bought for just £2.52. It said super-strength cider and own-brand vodka and whiskey could be purchased for as little as 18p per unit of alcohol. The 50p per unit minimum outlined by the legislation would raise the price of the cheapest bottle of red wine, 9.4 units of alcohol, to £4.69, a 4-pack of 500 ml cans of 4% lager, 8 units, would cost at least £4, and a 70cl bottle of whiskey, 28 units of alcohol, could not be sold for less than £14. Normal strength cider, 5% ABV, would cost at least £2.50 a litre, but a super strength version, 7.5% ABV, would have to cost a minimum of £3.75 for a litre. £14 whiskey, 70cl bottle at 40% ABV. £13.13 vodka, 70cl bottle at 37.5% ABV. £1 lager, 500 ml can at 4% ABV. £2.50 cider, 1 litre bottle at 5%, normal strength. £4.69 red wine, 75cl bottle at 12.5% ABV. Minimum pricing will not raise the prices of all alcoholic drinks because many are already above the threshold. Pubs and bars are unlikely to be affected as they usually charge much more than 50p per unit. The aim is to hit consumption of strong alcohol which is sold at low prices. The new laws would be experimental and expire after 6 years unless renewed. Supporters of minimum pricing believe the move is necessary to tackle the country's binge drinking culture, with Scots buying 20% more alcohol on average than people in England or Wales.